Hey, Corky here. I wanted to do a mandolin video and try this camera angle again because I got a lot of likes on that one that I did. And so several years ago, a man saw me play mandolin on Facebook, and he was a man in Uruguay, and he invited me to come play your mandolin in Uruguay. And so I did end up going, and I ended up doing a blues guitar clinic at the University of Uruguay, and then did a lot of playing in a lot of schools and things like that in Uruguay. So the mandolin was my passport into Uruguay, and so I'm very grateful, for those opportunities. And I thought I would do a little bit more on blues on mandolin. Now, I'm a little hesitant about, doing this because bluegrass has so dominated the instrument in America that I feel like people are not going to be really impressed, because I'm not a real fast picker like in bluegrass style. But I don't really play bluegrass that much. I do play it some. I have political reasons for that I won't go into here. But I've learned to jam on mandolin, and I wanted to share the scales with you. Back about '93, I think, a friend of mine up in Rhode Island, he was from Massachusetts, a banjo player, and he called me one day and said, "There's a jam going down in Boston, and bring your mandolin, let's go." So I went. They were already playing by the time we got there, so I had to tune in the kitchen. And that's what you do when you come into a jam session like that, because in those days we weren't using digital tuners and everything. So I had to go tune my mandolin in the kitchen and then work my way back into the groove. But I was as lost as a ball in high weeds at that jam session, but that's where you learn. So anyway, I'm gonna be in G during this whole video. I'm not gonna jump around on keys any. But in blues, I've already showed you like that pentatonic, okay, like that. And then there's a second one that I want to show that I call a major scale, in blues scale. These are the two primary blues scales that I use. The first one has a lot of sevens in it, and the flatted third. So we're in G. Here's the big G mandolin chord. Here's your G note. And then if you're moving from guitar to mandolin, a helpful way to think about it is you're always going to have to jump some more frets than you do on guitar. Like that's the same, but rather than go here, you have to go up 2 frets. So there's a guy on here on YouTube doing one called Skip a Fret. I don't know if that always, can apply, but a lot of times in a blues song, a 12-bar blues song, I will start in the this pentatonic scale with some double stops, as I showed you in the other video. Now I'm going to show you when I come around on the 4, like You know, I might be playing this one. Then we go to the 4, you would be going to the C. Okay, when I go to that, then this is the scale I used. I'm on the 5th fret on my G string. So think of it in your relative minor. There's your C. Okay, the scale itself is right here. So it's 5, 7, 9, 9th fret on the G. And then the G note. Go up 2 frets. Go up 2 more. Then you're on your D. D note. Then the E note again. Then your G. And that's your major scale, so that it would be like going to the 4. What you do is when you get to your 4, you're going to do that relative minor scale in the major, and then when you walk down, you're walking back down in the blues scale with the flatted 3rd, like this. Now we don't do that many bends on mandolin. Some do. David Grisman does more probably than anybody. So you're going to have to utilize a lot more hammer-ons, pull-offs, slides, things like that for your technique. And then tremolo, you know, is big in mandolin. Okay, so once again, here's your blues scale with a flatted 3rd. And here's the major one. There it is. And then you go back to the other one. So that's some, you know, major, minor blues scales. I hope you were able to understand it, and I hope you knew it.